guys, welcome and thanks so much for joining the video today. So let's start out standing. We'll come to the front of your mat and I want you just to try to set a nice intention for your yoga practice today. Let's maybe find your center. We'll bring your hands together. And just again, setting an intention for your practice. What you want to get out of your practice today. Maybe some things you want to work on, whether that's your breathing, your flexibility, your strengthening. Or maybe it's an intention that you just want to feel better, be better. Setting an intention for your practice and for your day. And we'll start with the breath a little bit here. So I want you to find your center. Keep those hands pressed together. We're going to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth a couple times. Just focusing more and more on the breath in your practice today. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. So you can bow your head a bit forward here, releasing some tension from that cervical spine. Good. And then let's lift up the crown of your head and go to mountain pose, arms down by the sides. So on your breath in, we're going to lift your arms up in the air. Breathe in, reach up, breathe out. That's forward fold. Reach down towards the legs, fold forward, relax your head, relax the neck. Breathe in, come up and lengthen your spine. So you want to be in a flat back position here with your gaze just a bit forward, right? If we drop the head down, our gaze is down. What I like to do here is really get that gaze going forward so you work on the straightening out of your spine. And then fold forward as you breathe out. Breathe in, we're going to lift the arms and hands up high, stretch, and then lower them down to the sides. So let's do that a few more times. I'm just going to move in a little bit this way. Here we go. Breathe in, hold and lift your arms up, reach into the sky. Breathe out, fold forward. Breathe in, come up and straighten your spine. Inhale. As you begin to exhale, forward fold. And then let's reach and stretch all the way up with the arms, the hands. Stretch the sides of your back and then lower. Back down to mountain pose. Let's do that 3 more times. Inhale. Reach up. Exhale. Fold forward. Breathe in. Loosen your spine. Flatten your back. Breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in. We'll spread your arms up. Reach them up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Arms down to the sides. Breathe in. Reach and stretch the arms up. Breathe out, swan dive them down. Breathe in, come up and straighten your spine. Breathe out, forward fold down. Breathe in, stretch up and reach your arms and hands up high. Breathe out, arms down to the sides. One more, last one. Every breath in here, we want to lengthen the spine and lift the arms. Every breath out, you want to fold forward. Every breath in, we're going to straighten the back. And every breath out, we're going to fold forward. Inhale, lift, and reach your arms, hands up high. Stretch. Exhale, arms down to the sides. So we're going to stay up standing in that mountain pose, right? Engage right here in your thighs, belly, chest, head. So I'll turn down this way so you can see. We're going to step the left foot back and practice a couple of our warrior one poses today. Bend the right knee, Engage back leg. Gaze looking forward. We want to torque that left hip forward just a bit here. And bring those arms up over the head and go to warrior one position. Inhale. Exhale. You really want to press down into the feet, and you're going to strengthen a lot of the feet and leg muscles here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for 2 more times. Holding that warrior one. Breathing in and breathing out in the pose, right? Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Then we're going to lower down the hands. Lift up that back heel. Go into a runner's lunge here now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now we're just going to tap down that back knee. Notice I'm tapping the top of the knee as much as possible. So you get that stretch right there in your hips. Let's come up slowly. Breathe in. Press against the top of your right leg. We're going to come up a little bit into that low crescent lunge. Breathe in to reach the arms and hands up. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let it go with ease. We'll lower down the arms, lower down the hands, and target that right hamstring by lengthening and stretching it out. Half split pose. Breathe in, lift the gaze forward, breathe out and bow. Now we're going to set that foot back down, look forward, step up to the front of your mat nice and softly. Come up, straighten your spine out here. Breathe out, forward fold. And breathe in, come up and stretch your arms and hands. Take a nice big reach up to the top, inhale. And exhale, lowering it back down towards the mountain pose. So it should feel a little warmer here. Come back to that intention that we set. Let's breathe in and out nice and slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. So let's do that next side now. We'll keep that left foot up the front of your mat. We'll step the right foot back. You want your heel down and you want those toes sort of angled out to the side. Let's bend into the front leg, but we're not just bending and shifting forward, right? We're trying to be tall in that warrior shape and engaging your back leg. So right hip twerking in. Hold your warrior one. Inhale, lift, reach the arms up. Let's go for about 7 breaths here. Inhale. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And slowly lower your hands down towards the floor. Lift the right heel, runner's lunge position. Just the hands on the floor. Gaze forward. And then we're going to tap down the back leg. Push down to those toes. Try to look up one time here. Inhale. Exhale. Then you're going to straighten out the legs. the front leg rather, and try to put your forehead down towards your shin. So we're really getting into that stretching that is just mainly in the left leg. Try to relax your shoulders back. Notice if there's anywhere else that you're tensing into because you want to go further into the stretch. You always don't have to, right? You can sort of just enjoy some of the practice and the stretching as well today. So we're going to put that foot down, step it back forward, up towards the front of the mat, and we'll work on straightening out the spine on the breath in, folding forward on the breath out, stretching, and really lifting the arms up on the breath in while stretching out the sides. We're going to do one gentle back bend here, arching back, going back, and then lowering your arms down to the sides. We'll head into that mountain. Take about 2-3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. When we're doing the stretches as well, try to just be breathing through the nose. So we'll keep that right foot back at the front of your mat. And step the left foot back. Warrior One pose. Inhale. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we'll bring the arms, hands down to the floor. Make sure to lift that left heel up at the same time. Runner's lunge. Try to look upwards or straight ahead, and then tap down into that knee. Press down to the toes, and we'll shift it back to that splits. Inhale. Start with the head lifted up slightly. And then imagine one day you're just going to plant that forehead down towards the shin, right? We have a little bit of space, but that's okay. I like to keep it on the shin though, so we don't kind of drop that head too much here and cause that rounding of the shoulders and the forward head syndrome that we do anyway when we look down a lot, like at our phones and down at computers, right? We're always kind of dropping the head. So I like to kind of keep that head up a little bit and try to bring it right down on the shin bone. See what feels and works for you. We'll put that foot down. We'll step back up to the front of your mat, nice and soft. Landing in that back leg. We'll start to lengthen out the spine. Then we'll start to fold forward and then reach the arms, hands upward. Here we go. Gentle little back bend and arms down to the sides. So, set the intention again, come back to it. We'll do the left foot forward, right foot back this time. Go towards the Warrior One. Got that 90-degree bend in the front leg. Arms up, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 more, 6, 7, So at the same time, lower down the hands, lift up that left heel, go towards the runner's lunge, inhale. Then exhale, tap down the knee, push into the toes. So we missed the high lunge or the arms up on this side. So let's do it just one time here. You can take those arms up, reach them back. So we'll lower down the hands to the floor and begin that half splits pose. Try to anatomically just start thinking of your body in some of the stretches. Think about what you're working on. Think about what muscles are stretching. Think about maybe what's healing too in your practice. Good. And then let's bring it back forward, up to the front of your mat. Travel into that flat back. Go down to that forward fold. And we're going to stretch the arms and hands up high, reach. And exhale. Lower down the arms and hands down to the sides. So we got that one more. So right foot stays forward. We'll step the left foot back. Warrior one pose. Inhale, really lengthen and stretch the arms and hands up. I'm keeping my hands together for this one. There's different versions and variations of the warrior one, and this is just one I'm kind of bringing into the practice today. It's with the hands together, and it just kind of helps stabilize the arms and the shoulders rather than the hip width apart. So maybe just see which one of those variations just kind of feels good and works for you. Stay with the breathing. Let's stay for 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. And then slowly take it down to the floor. Lift up the left heel. Breathe in, runner's lunge. Breathe out, half splits. Stretching and lengthening out that leg. Nice and softly, bring it back up to the front of your mat. So we'll do the other side. Nice and softly, flatten your back. Fold forward. Lift and reach your arms and hands up. Reach them up to the sky. And lower down your arms and your hands. Find your center. Let's do that last side here now. Inhale. Sweeping the arms up. Exhale, arms down to the sides and stepping that right foot back. Warrior one. Try to find your center in your warrior one. Try to notice where you're strengthening, where you're stretching. Such a great pose that is good for you to build strength, stamina, and all these other benefits from yoga practice. And then we're going to pause, inhale, exhale, lower down the hands to the floor, lift the right heel. We're going to go from that runner's lunge down to the low lunge and through the half splits when you're ready. So we'll step it back up to the front of your mats. So the back foot meets the front foot. Start to lengthen the spine. Inhale. Start to exhale as you fold forward. And then reach and stretch the arms and hands up, a little bit back, and let it go. Just gonna relax those arms, the hands. Notice like how heavy that they feel when you can really pull down those shoulders from your ears down to that mountain pose. Find your center again, close your eyes. Come back to that intention that we set before class. Good. And relax. Did a lot of warrior poses there. So now we're going to do some of our down dogs and our cobras. So, sun salutation A today. We're going to sweep and lift the arms up. We're going to fold forward. We're going to straighten out the spine. We're going to step back into down dog. Then we're going to roll forward and go to plank. Exhale, low plank, or drop it down the knees. Look forward, lower down your chest and your chin. Inhale, come up into a cobra. Exhale, back to child's pose, back to down dog. Inhale, breath. And exhale. So look back to your feet. That's where your gaze is. Really try to relax the knees and the elbows. They all should be sort of bent and relaxed. And then come up on your toes, bend the knees, step, jump. Come up for the front of your mats. Start to straighten out the spine. And then fold forward. And then let's lift and reach the arms and hands up in the air. Little stretch back. And taking the arms down. Find your center. In through the nose and out. Let's do that 2 more times. On your breath in, lift your arms. On the breath out, fold forward, swan dive down. On the breath in, lengthen the spine. Then on the breath out, step back. Low push up. Low cobra or high cobra. Breath out, back to a downward facing dog. Alright, we're just going to do that one more time now. Step, jump, or walk up to the front of your mat. Straighten your spine out. Breathe in. Fold forward now. Breathe out. Take your arms and hold them up over your head. Reach. And take the arms down to the sides. So make every breath that you're doing count. Set back in that intention. Inhale. Slowly reach the arms and hands up. Swan dive down. Inhale. Come up and straighten your spine out. Exhale. Step back. Gonna do that low push up here. And slowly lower. Low cobra. Into a downward facing. Good, nice job today, you guys. Take a nice deep breath. And you can lower down the knees. Sweating a bit here. It's a good practice where we started with the standing poses and the sun salutation. And then we'll draw some of our focus into that right shoulder. So we'll come down and thread that right shoulder down on the mat. We're going to go a little bit further today. If you want to take that left foot up and bring it to where your right hand is. So I'll show you one more time. I'm going to lift that left leg, and I'm going to kind of try and swing it around to the side of the mat towards the right hand. See if you want to do that. See if that helps you. If not, just thread your right arm and relax. Thread the needle position. And then release slowly your leg, release slowly your right arm. You can take that little twist, reaching that right arm up, inhale, and exhale, bringing it down. So you can see from this vantage point that what I'm going to do is thread that left arm down, just staying in that traditional shoulder stretch, but then adding in a little variation with that foot coming out. And maybe you can't quite get that foot all the way up, that's fine. See where you feel the stretch in your shoulder and the stretch in your leg. So we're going to take that posture for a couple of rounds of your breathing. Just allow yourself to try to sink deeper, deeper. So we want to release that leg back first, if you have it, up, and then bring that left arm out for the release. We can take a nice twist here to reach that arm up, and then lower the hand down. Now from your tabletop position, we'll start to move the hips around, we'll start to move the shoulders around, and then we'll start to go into your cats and cows. So first, maybe round the back here, round your spine. And then kind of first here, lift the chest, lift your head. And then round your back, round your spine. And inhale, slowly lift the chest. Good. We'll take puppy's pose. You can slide your knees back. Lift your hips. Some people drop their head, and I can understand why. It's a little bit easier, but try to keep the gaze forward, because what we're going to do is glide all the way forward and lower into a Sphinx position. So you lower on your elbows. Try to lower down your shoulders, so that'll help you stretch up a little bit more in your upper body. Relax. You can move from a Sphinx pose to a nice wide-armed cobra posture here. And exhale, coming down. One more time. Sphinx pose or cobra pose. Inhale. And exhale, coming down. Press up onto the hands and knees. We'll go back to child's pose. And then just turning your arms into a nice, comfortable seat position today. Let's cross your legs. And lower your hands down on the lap. Let's draw your right ear to your right shoulder. And then take your chin down to the chest, and then your left ear to the left shoulder. And then the chin down to your chest. So ultimately what we're just doing is rotating the bottom half of your neck. And then from the neck, we'll move down your spine, down your legs, and bring the feet in. We want that head, chest nice and lifted, and we'll begin to bow forward. Let's do a forward fold with the right leg out, left foot in. Feel that stretch all the way down your left side there too. So what you're trying to do is hook that left shoulder down, right? Not sort of going on the inside of your leg, but rather going right over your leg. Again, that forehead and knee or forehead and shin. Right, and this is a perfect example of when the chin comes down. It does kind of feel nice to release the tension there, but try to lift up the knee and put your forehead right on top. We'll come out. We'll change your legs so the right foot comes in, left leg out. We're going to hook that back shoulder in and fold. Just going to come up. Okay, lean back a little bit with both legs stretched out. And then with both legs stretched out, we're going to try to slide your arms down your legs and come right in the center for this stretch. Should go right into the inner thighs. Your arms can stay stretched out, or you can stretch them out a little bit further. Relax. If you're enjoying that stretch, I want you to just stay in it for a little bit longer with your breathing, with your intention. You can gradually go a little bit further the more you breathe and let go. So when you're ready, just come up, take a cross-legged seat. Focus in on your seat. Focus in on your posture. Focus in on your breathing. And come back to your intention that you set. So what you wanted to get out of this practice. And see if you are fulfilling that intention. If you set your aim, your purpose for the practice. slowly come back to that intention. Feel it resonating throughout your body. Really, really nice. And take a full breath in and hold it. And take a full breath out. Relax. Now it's that time, you guys, where we're going to go down on the back. When you go down on the back, let's relax carefully and just pull the right knee in. We'll start a little sequence here. And you can stretch your left leg all the way out, relax it. Now try to take that right leg and cross it over your body towards the left side of your mat. And in a twist here, you're going to stretch out your right arm and try to open it up. And see if you can turn. Nice and slowly, we'll draw that leg in, circle around, and then just changing to the other side with your right leg out, you'll pull your left leg in. Good. And then we're going to do that twist again, lowering your leg to the right side. Just try to let it go. You get to a certain point, you don't want to force it. You can only help that leg come down so much, but you don't have to force or push it any further. And then try to twist out to your left side. Good. Really nice. Feels good in that twist. Bring it back. Bring that leg, circle around. Circle in that right leg too. Try to get the bottoms of your feet together over your head. And then we're going to stretch out into a happy baby pose. We can make that wide leg position with the legs again. And then let's cross the right ankle over the left knee for the hip opener. And then let's switch and cross that left ankle over the right knee for that hip opener. So just to engage a little bit here before our relaxation, lower down the feet. For bridge pose, we're going to do about 6 repetitions today. So breathe in, come up, lift your hips to bridge. 1, and exhale, lower down. Inhale up, 2. Breathe out, slowly lower down. Inhale up, 3. Exhale, lower down. Keep going. 4. Exhale, lower down. 5. And lower down. Last one. Let's try to hold it. Squeeze your shoulder blades in a little tighter. Try to interlace your fingers around the lower back. 6. Release. Let it go. Let it go. Slowly come down. Close your eyes, let everything go, and just slowly stretch out your legs. Find a comfortable home for your arms and hands and your entire body to rest. Really nice work today. this time now for you. This is your full body relaxation. At any point that the mind wanders, bring it back to your intention today. Maybe your intention was to feel good. Maybe your intention was to take some time for yourself. And that is exactly what you want to try to do right here. Take some time for yourself. Relax your body. And take some time for yourself to, most importantly, relax the mind. If you can, just try most importantly right now to relax the mind and relax your mind. As your breathing gets slower, become more relaxed. Take these last couple of moments for yourself to go a little bit deeper in your relaxation. Try to ground down your body, go a little bit deeper. Most importantly, try to relax the mind. When you're ready, gently wake yourself up today. Take a stretch. Feel recharged, rejuvenated. Roll over to your side and up in a nice easy seat position today. I hope you all feel good. Hope you enjoyed the practice today. Really appreciate you joining. Take a few extra moments for yourself, right? Try not to rush to the next thing. Enjoy your day, and I will see you all soon. Namaste.